Hey, I'm Kev, welcome back to Gravel, where last time out we went around the Pacific. Now it's the turn of the Atlantic. As we've got episode 10, 15 stars available, and we have got that race, a checkpoint race, an elimination race, some smash up, and then a championship to end it in Namibia. But first off, let's head to Florida Stadium for the figure of 8 layout. That's some cross-country B vehicles. So, what shall we be in? As we've got... Have we ever tried this vehicle? Let's try it out. So we are in our electric car. Oh, this is awesome. It's a bit wide in the first corner. We've got 5 laps in to win this from last. Let's go down the inside of our fellow electric car. Oh, this thing has got acceleration for days. Wonderful. As we try once again to go down the inside, and that's not working out. But I do love the sound. It's a bit like... Oh, what does that sound remind me of? It reminds me of something from a movie. I'm trying to think what character it is. Just with like the beeping kind of drone. Could say R2-D2, I guess. Like if R2-D2 was a race car, this would be its evolved form. If it was a transformer, is this R2-D2 as a car? Is he actually transformed? Is this what's going to happen in Star Wars 9? Or episode 9? And here comes R2-D2. Oh look, he's coming as a bloody Land Cruiser to destroy you. As you get into, is that the Porsche we're getting into? Especially over the jump. Down the inside. Take the lead going on to the penultimate lap. And then outbrake ourselves. Good job. Hey, you back off here. Don't be battling Star Wars royalty, okay? Now, if I only had a CP30 Land Cruiser as well. Get best buds cruising together. Let's go on to the final lap. Half a second start on that lap. That was a good job. But I do love this thing. The traction out the corners. Like normally I'm sliding the rear, I'm struggling. These Land Cruisers or anywhere around on this on a slippery surface. But on this thing, traction is wonderful. Look at it. It could accelerate out of custard. It's that amazing. As we go across the line onto the final lap. And victory. So we win by just over a second. It was ahead of the Porsche, and then we got the Mitsubishi, and we get new livery for Toyota Celica and our Renault Duster. So it's a superb start. Now we've got a checkpoint race in Namibia. We're just practicing for the championship, I'm guessing. Cross-country A cars now. So we unlocked the Toyota Hilux last time. Should we give that a spin? It seems to be right up there. At least 4 horsepower. Or isn't it squashed as well, the Hilux? Like I noticed that in the Dakar 18 game. It's like, are you actually meant to be a bit longer? You look a bit tight there. So that's the true test already. If you could win this, you survived that. As we got the Renault Duster in front, do we? Oh, you dickhead. The lakes, the mountains, the rocks. Don't be hitting the rocks. We'll make sure we're trying to avoid that. That's close though. Oh, look at that nice little assist from the rocks though. As well, what is the car doing? Just want to go straight. So we are in our Dakar car then. Tackling the sands here in Namibia. At dusk. Got a helicopter pilot already going crazy. And look at those views in front going downhill. Beautiful lakes. We've got lots of rocks as well. As we get into the Mini. Mini, what are you doing to us? As you just about survive. That is not a Mini either. That's a large, isn't it? There's a couple of cars been claimed by the forest. That's a true test if you can do this, isn't it? You can survive those forests. So you get alongside the Hummer. Do not destroy us, please. I said do not destroy us. As we're up to second. Just got... Who's that in front? Is that a Mitsubishi? No, it's the Renault Duster. Get out of here, Renault. Hello, Dakar Racer. Does he get through? No, that's a bit wide, is it? Oh, he tried to dive down the inside. Almost worked out. That's all, we actually got to use the brakes now. Wasn't prepared for this. That's right, halfway through this race. It was beautiful, fast and wide open. Actually felt like the Dakar. Then it got a bit tight and twisty there. Now it looks like it's getting a bit more wide open again, looking ahead. I do love this. We can look so far ahead. We can kind of plan our route. Do we have the option of going either side in front? I think we do. Actually, no, we don't, do we? Looks like we're going around the rock. Oh, that would have been cool to have the choice there. As we got the final quarter to go. That time we couldn't actually see where we were going. That was a good idea. But look at that to the sides. I'm getting distracted by the surrounding scenery here. Like, gravel might not be the best looking game, but from far away, looking around, that's some sight. As they just got one to go, then a massive jump it looks like. Oh yes. Oh yes. Another victory, is it? Renault's coming back. Oh, it wasn't. I thought he was right on our tail. So he's holding off the Mini, or the Large, or Jack Vander. And then no one else finished it. It's like, as you got the Volkswagens and the Nissans and the Hummer down in 7th in the end. What happened to them? So we're on level 35 and we haven't got this layout. So next up, some elimination round San Luis. As we, of course, we're in the speed cross cars and we could be in the medium. Or what else do we choose? So we've got the Ford Fiesta and the Subaru WRX. Or did we unlock these cars previously? I can't remember now. Interesting, they've actually got the Rallycross livery. I would have thought they just got the license for the cars, not the actual teams as well, considering, I think I explained last episode that Codemasters have the World RX license, but I'll definitely take that livery. Or we could go with America. No, let's just go with the normal livery. But I guess it's like Pro Evo and FIFA, where FIFA have, of course, a license to the leagues, but then Pro Evo have a license to individual teams, some of them. So maybe that's the difference. Like we're seeing here as we try and march away, get out of here, medium. Got nothing for Ford as, well, that's a bit wide. Oh, I remember this course. This is actually a pretty fun course. This is elimination, so all we have to do is sit here basically and then plan our move, or we can try and dive down the inside and then just hold this for the next couple of minutes. I wonder how many laps we do, because we're about to end the first one. Keep that in third, throttle right open. God, these cars are good fun. God, still haven't taken that corner properly. Not really sure the best way to take it. Slow down early, I know that, but like, how much speed do I carry through the corner? Like, can I carry a bit more? As we're basically going too quick everywhere at the moment. We're going wide in every corner. Oh, there we go. We actually hit an apex of one. That's pretty cool. And then we know how to take this final one flat out. Slide that beauty. Go on to the third lap. Not sure it's my favourite speed cross or rally cross course. Okay, there we go, that's better. Definitely up there. Because look how much we can just slide this thing around the corners. It's fantastic. Getting a bit carried away with it on this lap. And then you do have Portugal. You do have hell. Hell is always fun. Don't take that out of context, you know. And then we've got Latvia as well, which is all right, I guess. I don't know. I think it's like this. The best is all almost screwed up there. And then we've got France too. Was it France or Belgium? I forget. Was it both? I probably should remember, considering how many episodes are we now into this run through the off-road masters. I can't even remember all the rallycross courses. No, it's like I can remember most of the locations we've been to. Of course, we've had Alaska and Namibia recently. As all, I was going to slide right there. But these laps are going by in the blink of an eye. I'd love to see this course in, say, iRacing. Or do they have it in Dirt Rally? I'd love to see this in Dirt Rally. Be good fun. You know, as I explained, it's mainly just one line round it, even though you can see the course being so wide open. It should provide some good side-by-side battling, but it doesn't really. But you can see we've just taken the lead. We're just about holding on to the lead from the sounds of it. Because we're running the racing line, we're holding on. So you go through that corner, you've got to compromise that so much. That's the key to so many of the corners around it, kind of flow into each other. So you go a bit wide. Just flip off our opponent behind, because we have won this. And taken another 3 stars to add to the tally. Do love our old Ford as... Yeah, get out of here. Everyone's eliminated. It's up to level 36, so we've unlocked some new liveries. And nothing else. So on 111 stars, Nelson. So I've got to do this next race one-handed with one eye open on one leg. As it's a smash-up. Fantastic. Round the Portuguese speed cross track, as we're in the cross-country A cars. So we're actually in the big boys. Around a very... I think it's a tight course, isn't it? So what would be good at smashing then? Where's the Hummer? It's got to be the Hummer, hasn't it? Actually, no, it's a bit slow, isn't it? Maybe the Bulldog? We could try out the Bulldog, I think. So we've got to beat 49.4 from Diaz. As it's dawn, I'm probably not going to be able to see some of these things then, with my eyesight. So here we go then. Come on, Bulldog. Oh god, I definitely won't be able to see some of these things. Oh, actually, no, it's not too bad. That's no. That's a good sign. Trying to brake. The car's not good. Oh, it's this course. Yeah, it does get a bit twisty in this middle part. Just got to have 30k speed. This is not going well. I can even tell the helicopter pilot's disappointed in us. Shaking his helicopter from side to side. So are we taking a joke of that? To go downhill. Last couple of corners. This could be close, actually. Come on, last corner. Bollocks. Let's here we go, first try in the Bulldog. Got a trusty helicopter pilot with us. Let's try and manoeuvre this thing. Which will be very difficult. No. Rear stop sliding. As we're trying to get this thing around our speed cross course. It's just about working though. Don't know! That's killed our momentum. God's sake. We had like an ounce of momentum there. Now you've got negative kilograms of it. So we've got the tight section here. There you know, again. That's cost us, has it? Fuck's sake. God, trying to keep this big booty off hitting those X's is bloody annoying. It's almost like this thing isn't made for this course. There's no, don't you bastards. Put it on opposite sides now. As all, we just about gotten away with this. Oh, this is much better run uphill. Yeah, use the barriers. Barriers are your friend. No! Why? Put it to the extremes, not in the middle. You're doing it again. God, I hate this run. This run is abysmal. Let's just floor it. No! Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Who knew this thing weighed less than a kilogram? Bulldog my arse. Yes, there we go. That's much better opening. Oh, now here's the tight, right? No, that's not good. Come on. Be favourable to us. No. That's better. That's to the extremes. Oh, we can take the tight way through that corner. As I will include every attempt at this as well. Normally I try and cut it up, as you probably see on previous or other events, but on this one I think we need the build up. As we cross the line and win, finally. Can't believe that only took -1 tries as we beat the Ford and the Mini and get out of here, Navarra. As we're up to level 37, new liveries unlocked. Have we unlocked every car then, apart from the ones you have to unlock in events? Like, I mean the ones you win by beating certain off-road masters. As hopefully we can beat this championship. It's got a time attack, then a couple of checkpoint races. And we'll be doing it in the B Extreme Racing cars as the Ford RS 200. Look at the horsepower on that thing. We've got to give it a go. As first up is time attack ahead of Manu Kumar. We've got to beat his 3-minute 4.3. And Alexander Leblanc's 305.5. And Victor Lopez's 307.3 just to get some stars. So let's see what we do. I like how spread out the checkpoints are on this route. Often they're quite close. But on this, they're very well spread out as we're going wide. That's a rock. That's a 360 spin, and that's our chances screwed. And with some of the landings. Where's he going? He's mapping his own course here. So we are in our Ford Escort then. Hopefully it does the business for us in this championship. Let's try and get off to a winning start then here in Namibia. On a wide open course, and it's like very fast. Let's don't get distracted by the mountains. So let's use the water to brake then. Probably didn't need to use that much water though. So I'm going to slow it down a bit too much. As you've actually made some setup changes to the gear ratio. Put it all the way to the left so it's at its longest then. Which should be very good for sections like these, even though it seems like it's tanking the gears slightly. But when it does get very wide open then, we shouldn't be hitting the limiter, hopefully. As you go uphill. There's all, you got the choice there. Go left or right. Should we zigzag through these sections? Oh my god, what is that? Where's that jump come from? Once again, I do love how everything weighs like a penny in Gravel World. Even as you saw, the bulldog weighs a penny, apparently. But we're not doing too bad time-wise, I'll say that. Oh, what's the jump there? No! I thought we could use the banging to accelerate well there. Oh, well, perhaps we're not doing well time-wise, actually, as we go through the trees. This is going to be very close. You can tell that already. Because we're over 1 minute 32. Maybe it gets a bit faster in the second half of this run. So that's right into the cave. That's another few tenths gone. And we need every tenth we can grab at the moment. It's over the jump. I do love how kind of wide open the checkpoints are on this one. So often they're quite close to each other. On this one, they're very wide open. Let's go into the final quarter or run. Extremely wide open in this section. See, this is almost like Dakar, this part. Lots of sand. Trying to survive the jumps, keep your car in one piece, don't be too sideways. That's all, we've got over 10 seconds. We've over 10% remaining. This could be close. This is where are we finishing? Are we down here? Go, go, go. Over the jump. No! How are we slower? We're not first. Fuck off. How are we 3 seconds slower? Where did all that time go? So we've got quite a lot of stuff to do in this championship. We get alongside our fellow Ford Escort. No, you pushed us wide, you cunt. So we are in the first of the checkpoint races, which are must win. These 2 checkpoint races. And then just hope Kumar messes up. You can all hope for that as what are you doing, Lancia? What are you doing, Lancia? As we go up to 5th. As we go into the desert at night. This is pretty awesome. Look at. That's all the leaders getting away. They're all going a bit wide there though. So we can sneak down the inside up into 2nd. And oh, which way do we go? Let's follow the leader. Get right on their tail. If it is Kumar, you know, we could do some tactical nudging. What is that jump? Everyone's landed it. As there's a Lancia Stratos in front. What's Kumar in? I forget now. That's all, that's wide. Had to dab the brakes for the landing. And then turn, as you can see, we've got 4 checkpoints in front. Everyone's out in the desert having fun though. It sounds like we're building our lead as well. We go over these jumps. Actually, I'd say we've got lots to do in this championship. It's actually still in our hands. So win both these races. Kumar just has... Yeah, if we win both the races, we win the championship still. Because that's 14-point difference. And of course, we lost 13 points, I think, finishing down in 4th. So yeah, it is still in our hands. So we don't need to do some tactical manoeuvring with Kumar. And so over halfway through this run. Oh, we've got some tight corners now. Want us to brake and go down some gears? You're asking a lot of us now. Now again. So where's the next checkpoint? That's the only thing with these dunes. Sometimes you can't see them till the last minute. It is pretty cool. At least it's not like Dakar, I guess, where I can get lost, where it just tells you to go from A to B in the desert. At least I've got things to focus on, aim for. So around 3/4 of the way through. Massive jump time. Checkpoint in front. What the hell? We're going all the way to the right soon. Looks like. So there's a checkpoint, there it is. So we land in the water. Oh, it doesn't look like we are, actually. Looks like we're going the other way. As you've got some forest to survive. Oh no. Turn, you dick. Where's the checkpoint? There's a checkpoint. And then there's the finish behind it. We almost got lost in the forest. As who parked that ship there? That's some poor parking there. As we win. Ahead of Lopez. Kumar down in third. He is in the Stratos. And then we've got Peters, the Porsche, Lancia. Porsche's all down the order. So that's very good for us then. As we're up to second, just 3 points back of Kumar. So a victory, and we've won it. There's up to level 38 more liveries unlocked for our Hyundai, for Mitsubishi. As now we race during the day. Had a good night's rest. And we're focused on what we have to do as we get... Looks like the two Lancers actually held each other up there as well. Okay, get into us, why don't you? You get up into third. Find the back of Kumar, I think. Let's get out of our way, Kumar. Or we'll do some manoeuvring on you. Obviously, you got the message. So I just got one car to beat. And then we're looking pretty. It's all massive over that jump. As we get past our fellow Ford, jumping in the sand. And these are the checkpoints I hate that kind of stack on top of each other. There's someone that still parked that ship there. How drunk was the captain last night? As we go under it, further way through the race. Got some jumps to avoid, it looks like, in this section. Of course, we want to be on terra firma. We don't want to be trying to fly like the blimps. And then we've got to choose a path through here, it looks like. Looks like that's a decent path. No, saying that now, we've got to take some sharp corners. Ready to screw up the last spot. Come back here, fellow Ford. That's all, he gets too much into the water. So you are gaining slightly. But man, I thought we were going to be easing away, just like the last one. Got a bit of a fight on our hands here. Could our fellow Ford be costing us the championship? It doesn't at the moment as we go into the final third of the race. We've got to run. Connect to the inside. Make it through. Didn't even try to defend us. We've got some slowing down to do. As we struggle uphill. The final quarter of the championship. And it's scorching sun. At least we've washed the car, I guess. That's how, here we go, massive jump. Way off the power. So we can land before the checkpoint, not after it. So you just got a choice now. Next cycle, no, that was actually the line we were meant to be taking. That's one final checkpoint. And the finish, and the championship. Never in doubt. At all. I was only slightly worried at first, as it was Lopez and our fellow Ford finishing in second, 3 seconds behind us. Where was Kumar in the end? Was he held up at the start? Looks like he was, down in 7th. As we get another gold trophy and we win the championship by 11 points in the end. Good job from Lopez, snatching second in the end. And then LeBlanc in 4th, and Ivanov in 5th. As we got to level 39, more liveries for Ford Raptor and our Lancer Stratos, and the Mini, and the Subaru Impreza, and a new layout to have some fun on, or new layouts. So now we've been around the Atlantic, so we explored both oceans then, and next time we've got some European speed. Looks like it's a short episode before the cross-country master. But I hope you enjoyed. Some fun splashing around there in Namibia at the end, and in our Ford Escort. Definitely a nice car, probably not as nice as the Porsche, as the pre-order bonus for some reason. Who would have thought that? But definitely did fall in love with the other car we tried, which I've already forgotten. The episode is long, okay? It's been 50 minutes. The memory goes after 5. But thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.